level of despair.
The level of despair. You know, people are really in fear of, where am I going to get my next meal? That's a reality for over 1 million people right now.
Anybody getting a vaccine?
Yes. Okay. So listen, I'ma get the vaccine.
Kind of excited.
After Fauci, Biden, and Harris get it in like 3-4 years. I get it. Yeah. Like after, you know.
Hey, 3-4 months. She said 3-4 years.
4 years. No, ain't nobody getting that vaccine right now.
In the meantime, I'ma just take a lot of vitamin C.
Exactly.
So, you know, one thing I don't appreciate is they're not telling us if hypothetically, if everyone gets the vaccine, will we be able to stop wearing masks? That's my question.
No.
So then
no. So yeah.
So what's the point?
If I still gotta wear a mask.
Because if we gotta take the vaccine and wear masks,
like I need to be free. I wanna be free. Like I don't want to wear no mask no more.
So I have a feeling that's gonna be one of the stipulations, that you got to get that vaccine in order to not wear a mask. But my question is, how they gonna track everybody with not wearing the mask? Like where are we going?
I honestly don't think that we'll be walking without masks for a very long time.
For a minute.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so just get used to it, because that's our new way of life.
Well, Biden
it's just
came
the timing
out
of it
that he's going to ask Americans to wear masks for the first 100 days after his swearing in.
But then
after the 100 days, then where we go from there? Like, does he think that the virus is gonna be gone after the first 100 days?
I don't know. Maybe he has to be getting his information from somebody, because you know he is in touch with Fauci, and
but the CDC, is it the Secretary of CDC, the director, whoever it is at the top? He said we are about to be in the worst. It's about to be the worst health crisis in U.S. history.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
So
and they're saying that from December to February are going to be the toughest
time. So you know, a mask after 100.
CNN is reporting that one person dies every 30 seconds.
That's insane.
Of COVID now. And the only thing that y'all's president is talking about is the fact that this election is a fraudulent election. He has not mentioned anything about COVID except for them wanting to name the vaccine the Trump vaccine.
Are you serious?
Did you hear what Kayleigh McEnany said?
I didn't hear that. No.
Trump is.
Remember, Geraldo has said they should call it the Trump.
He suggested it, and then Kayleigh McEnany said, behind that oval, the presidential symbol, she said that the president is a businessman, and he's done this. This is the Trump vaccine.
What?
Like how you call it, the Kung flu? The Trump vaccine.
But
if it's the Pfizer on it, I definitely.
But Pfizer didn't use any of the government's money, so why would we call it the Trump vaccine?
Does it happen in his era?
Because he did shade Pfizer
he shades anyone who goes against him. It doesn't matter who you are. If you go
I'm
against
tired of talking about him. The next time I talk about him, I want to have video footage of him being taken away in handcuffs.
Yes.
To a state penitentiary.
In New York.
To a state.
Oh, we said it in the Sing Sing?
I wonder, do you think that they won't have security posted by his cell?
Oh, because he will hang himself.
Well, the Trump is in prison. He might be like, because he could talk a good game. I listen. I'll have give you the commissary.
I'll get the ramen noodles that you said you wanted.
For everybody, we can watch.
You want Tyson ready cooked chickens?
Matter of fact, we're gonna deliver Trump steaks.
He'll even promise the Muslims in there. I'll get Farrakhan to come. I swear.
That's not even funny.
It'll be huge. It'll be huge.
Right.
Party any jail has ever experienced.
That dude is hilarious.
So Biden he's getting a little flack from the interest groups, like the Hispanic groups and the Black groups, saying that his cabinet needs to be more diverse. Now, thus far, his cabinet picks have been, in my opinion,
Yeah.
but they're saying that he needs more senior staffers that are Black and Hispanic.
People.
You will never win.
He can't please. They can't please nobody.
You will never win. You will never win.
Yeah, people need to sit down somewhere.
You'll never win.
You understand. However, I want somebody in there who knows what they're doing. I just don't want you to pick this person just because they're Black or brown. I want this person.
Jared Kushner works in the White House now. So does Ivanka.
Yeah, no, but that's exactly.
How much stuff got done?
So much. So much.
That is the whole thing. So that's why I'm saying I want folks in there who know what they're doing.
Regardless of their color.
I do understand. Yes, I want diversity. I want some Black men in there. I want some Black women. I want some Asians. I want, but they have to know what they're
doing.
Well, he has an all-female communications team.
Yeah. Now, he is not playing.
Are we not happy about that?
No, I'm happy.
I'm very happy about that.
Well, all right. Biden, I know that you and Mrs. Harris, VP-elect, Madam Vice President, you're all going to choose the right people for the job. And I'm sure that if you don't, you'll hear about it.
And if they're not doing the
They're
job,
all
just fire them
hearing about it.
Just fire them like Trump does.
There's half of the agencies that ain't staffed now because he doesn't. Half the agencies ain't got no body at the end.
We laugh about it, but
it's not funny.
It's so sad and it's so scary.
I feel bad for those people that got fired.
And I don't.
He fired everybody.
These people that are diehard Trump supporters, I don't think they really understand how dangerous
he is.
They don't. They don't realize how this country is so vulnerable right now, and he's made it that way.
No, I get what you're saying. But like Uncle Barry didn't have no. Everybody was mad at him for everything. You just got to run your race.
That's your race, and we can't expect them to change all the wrongs that Trump has done in these last 4 years.
President Obama said that 90% of his job was undoing what was done or fixing what was done in the previous administration. He said
Right.
90%.
Right.
I don't think people realize when Obama came into office, the bag of shit that was there waiting for him.
Let me scoop it up.
People
Let me
don't-
put the bag for you. Hold
You
on.
know, so when people start talking about, oh, he didn't do anything, I'm like, do y'all understand that that man spent his first 4 years doing cleanup work?
Right.
When Obama was elected, we were in a friggin' recession. People was losing their homes left and right.
He said the nonstop work. It was like work from sun up to sundown. He went from 6 cigarettes a day to 8. He was just like,
So so just pay attention now. Just pay attention to this. Because Biden and Harris has now inherited an office that on the heels coming off of a pandemic.
Yep.
So now our economy is
in the
tanking.
throes of a pandemic. It's not coming off. We're in the throes of
In
it
the
right now.
throes. Exactly, in the throes. So think about it. The economy is crappy. You know, December 31st is slowly approaching. What's going to happen to all of those people who were getting this rent forgiveness? What's going to happen? Are these people going to end up living in their cars? Are we going to see more people? The fact that my 6-year-old granddaughter can tell me about homeless people and why we shouldn't waste, because there are people who are homeless right now. What's going to happen in the next few weeks? Just think about it. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is the day that we can say, I ain't get rent from you in the last 9 months. You're out of here. People are still losing their jobs. I watched on CNN the other morning a family with a sick child who they both stopped working because they were in fear of bringing something, bringing home the coronavirus, not wanting to have their daughter contract the virus from them, bringing it home. So they made the tough decision to both give up their jobs, thinking, like most of us thought, in a few weeks this will all go away. Now they're facing eviction, and their fear was being homeless and having to go into a shelter to now have their, sick child prone.
Exposed,
and now
right.
They're faced with that reality of they can be homeless any day now.
Right.
Because they don't want to hear that they can't afford to pay their rent. They're living off of $700 a month in unemployment benefits and food stamps right now. They can't afford to pay to live where they're living. And this is the reality for so many people. That, all of a sudden we're hearing about food insecurity. Food insecurity. That's all you're hearing. And have you guys been paying attention to the lines of people?
Yep.
For food?
Yep.
For food in the United States of America, this country that is so rich and so has so much, people are starving right here. So when we're talking about, looking at these kids, in all of these other third world countries, and they don't have any, America now looks like these third world countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this happened in the space of how many months? Like it's been happening, but since March to now.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Level of despair.
The level of despair. People are really in fear of, where am I going to get my next meal? That's a reality for over 1 million people right now.
Yeah.
We have people living in their cars.
The person that has pledged, has took an oath before God and before the huge audience. You pledge to be that go-between. You pledge to look out for these people. And all you're talking about is an election. The election been gone.
Done.
Done.
Lost.
The election was what, November 3rd? Or November 4th?
November 3rd,
Third.
and that's Saturday,
Look,
and that
it's been a
Saturday is
month.
when we got the results.
It's been a month since election day. And you're still talking about it, and yet you have not mentioned anything
About COVID.
about the virus, except for the fact that it's the Trump vaccine.
Well, they're saying that he hasn't attended a COVID meeting in
And
since
Months.
October.
months. It was
In months.
he hasn't had security briefing. It's like, I didn't win. I'm not doing nothing. I'm locking myself in my room. I'm not doing
He's worse
anything.
than a petulant. He's worse than a petulant child. And again, it boggles my mind how people believe in this man who constantly shows them that he doesn't give a shit about them.
Because
He doesn't care.
the minute you disagree, the minute you veer from the path I have prepared,
Get fired.
And I'm talking about the regular Joe Schmoes that believe in Trump. The regular Joe Schmoes that believe in Trump.
on their lawn because they still believe that there's a chance that he can win this election.
But I don't understand. And again, like, I really am trying to understand the mind of a Trumper.
You won't.
Because I don't understand how you.
Your brain does not. That side of your brain doesn't work. Just let it go.
So I just don't understand that how you could believe in a democracy, but yet you think he won.
They
I
don't
just
believe in
don't
because they don't
get
because
it.
they don't believe in democracy because they don't believe in democracy.
They believe
They don't.
in him.
He is not. This is not
God don't like
the
idolatry.
Matrix.
God don't like idolatry. I can tell you that much.
Not the Matrix, and he is not the one.
His name is not Neo.
His name is not Neo.
They put him on a pedestal and they praise him and all kind of.
This is
ridiculous.
idolatry. This is something different. Like I like Obama. I I may even love Uncle Barry. I love what he represents.
But you don't worship him.
Wait, I'm following him blindly down some path.
It's
So
so, you know,
where you
it's so
going?
sad. It's so
I'll wait
sad.
here.
Well, you know,
see we get that.
but what's so sad about that is because, you know, Trump has been the president that did not believe in wearing masks and mocked people that wore masks, that you have people walking around daily without a mask, protesting, complaining that they can't go into restaurants in orange coated places, you know, because of this man who have convinced these people that this COVID thing is not as real as it is. Like the numbers that they see on TV,
They think it's a hoax.
it has to be fake news. It can't be real.
Oh, yeah.
It cannot be real.
Scamdemic. They call it a scamdemic.
Yeah.
You know, but this is my thing. For all of those people that don't believe in wearing masks and want to, you know, be around amongst each other in a group, and, you know, that's the thing to do. The minute you get a symptom, stay your ass
home. Stay your ass at home.
The hospitals
Yep.
with your irresponsibility. Do not. Stay home. If you can't breathe, oh well, die at home. Don't go to the damn hospital to die. Because you're selfish. You believe in bullshit. Keep your bullshit at home with you and die at home. Please don't spread it. Don't flood the hospitals. Don't have the doctors and the nurses and all the other workers in the hospital
That have been working tirelessly. Faces all bruised up from masks because they have to wear it all day. Their hands.
Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home and deal with your sickness, because it'll come and it'll go. You'll get better. The president got better. You'll get better. Just stay home. Don't go to the hospital.
Ice-T's, like Coco's father. Never masker. And now he on a ventilator. But now you taking up a ventilator from somebody.
Somebody, right?
That believed that the COVID was real.
What did Chris Christie say after coming out of the ICU?
Oh yeah. He's got a whole new tune now.
Yeah,
I believe I can say this because I am Jewish. But 7,000 of y'all over at the synagogue for a wedding.
Hold on, what wedding was this? Like
the head
of a rabbi's son.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money they got? I was like, every envelope must have been 7,000.
It's the fact that many people were in this space.
Like,
they didn't care.
Like this.
Yes.
West Indian Day Parade.
Yes.
They didn't care.
And they dancing and no mask, just all of this.
And here's my thing.
Just floating everywhere.
You don't have to care. Listen, you could peacefully protest in your neighborhood. You're not like the Black Lives Matter people looting and all of that. You're not. Stay home. When you get a symptom, if you get a cough, if you got diarrhea.
In layman's terms.
If things start smelling funny to you, stay home.
In layman's terms,
go to the hospital.
Stay home and die.
Do not go to the hospital. Stay home.
If you're going to go out, then stay amongst those same people that you go out with. Don't go buy no groceries in no regular stores. Like all of y'all stay in a specific area. Don't intermingle with none of the other pedestrians out on the street. Like you just be in your own bubble. All 7,000 of y'all just stay in your own bubble. But like when you start going to shop right and Stop and Shop,
and you want to talk to me while you online,
then you putting everybody else at risk. My name is Chaya.
I know that's right.
Listen, you know what my husband's name is. I just can't say it. Listen, I can't say it. I can't say my husband's name here on this airwave now.
Don't forget to tune in every week for Between Sisters, Maven Moments, A Maven's Tale, Mother to Son, Crew Chronicles, or Mavens and Maverick. If there's a topic that you want us to discuss, drop it in the comments. If you want to be featured on one of our shows, click on the email link and follow us on IG and shop Maven style. Most of all, share this channel with a friend and join the movement.